Hey, how's it going, non-existent YouTube fans? TragiComedian here. As you may or may not know, I recently went to my local comic book convention, Phoenix Comic Con. And while I was there, I got the opportunity to try a very unique and interesting thing known as the Oculus Rift. Now, as you can see, the game I'm playing here is called Grave. You may have seen other people play it, like Markiplier. It is a procedurally generated horror game where at night new locations spawn around this little home base you're at. And well, at night monsters come out and try to kill you, and they can only be killed by light. Because of this, there is a very long day-night cycle. Now, in case you don't know, the Oculus Rift is a virtual reality headset where you can look around. Now, right there where it jumped, that was the Oculus readjusting to the way I was standing because someone else was facing a different direction when they last played it. This caused a few bugs in the demo that the creator of the game is trying to work out. For example, because of this adjustment, I was having a bit of trouble walking in certain directions using the joystick. That can be seen throughout. Now, one of the concerns with the Oculus Rift is that certain people get motion sickness while playing it. Luckily, I did not. But I do have to say, putting it on and suddenly being in another world is very disorienting. There's Nick there, my buddy Nick Sparrow. You all know him. Check out the Sparrow effect. Now, see, the thing is, if you look closely, you can see a few times me kind of wavering as if I'm going to fall over. It is very disorienting to be walking around in this, and I found it a bit difficult to keep my balance every once in a while. Most specifically when I would look up, and especially when I would look down. When I look down, I almost fall over a few times, as you will see in the video. Incredible experience, I have to say. Being able to look around in this virtual world, it's very interesting. And if you get the chance to try it, you should. Now, it is now nighttime. See, I'm switching through a flashlight, a flare, and a thing. Now, there's the alien I need to kill. Very scary. If you noticed before, when I tried to shoot, when I switched back to my... Oh, God. See? Scary game. Now, like I was saying, if you noticed before when I switched to my flashlight, it did a gun reloading animation and a gun firing animation. That is currently a placeholder right now. The creators are trying to figure out a way to show you that you're doing something with the flashlight when you pull the trigger. So they put a gun firing animation in there to kind of hold its place. I think it gives it a little comedic character and I like it, but I could see why they'd want to change it. Now, if you noticed when I died, I respawned at that little thing. That is a checkpoint. I've seen some people who were... I watched a few people play, and they were really confused at what that is. That's a checkpoint that you respawn at every time you die. Also, I don't know quite for sure if I find it in this 8 minutes of me playing it, but got scared by a door there. There is a gallon of fuel you can find, and if you splash it on the ground, you can light the fuel on fire with matches. Or you can use it to turn on this generator that produces light, causing the creatures to die if they come in the vicinity of your area at night, helping you survive, because that is what this game is about. It is about surviving as long as possible and exploring the new generated areas. Sadly, you can't pull or climb the rope yet. Or ever. I hope you can. The creators of this game said that they tried to get rid of as many things as possible because they didn't want people to get too disoriented. So there's no jump. You can't walk off certain edges because they wanted to keep it as disoriented as possible, as disorienting as possible. See, now right here I'm having a bit of trouble walking around, getting in the door because of the control scheme messing up due to the adjustments. This is the area where the gasoline usually is, but due to a person playing this before me, it is no longer there, and I'm waiting for it to respawn in either that location or a new location at night. Speaking of night, these creatures are very scary, and they run very fast.
Okay. Running towards you is way scarier than Slenderman just appearing. This is actually scary. Yes.
Like I said on the video, this is a very scary game. Now, I'm coming near the end of my playthrough. I attempted to play for as little as possible because I wanted to give the other people as much time as possible, to be fair. I didn't want to hog the system. And on top of that, because of the day-night cycle, I actually felt like I had been playing for a really long time. At least an hour, to be honest. I felt like I had been playing for a while. Maybe not an hour, maybe more like 25 minutes minimum. It felt a lot longer than it was being in this world. And yes, with the headphones on, blocking out a large majority of the sound and the virtual reality, it is very easy to get immersed. And as you guys may know, I get immersed in games easily without that stuff, without the virtual reality. So with that addition, I was in this world. There was very few times where I would hear my friend speak and it would take me out of it for a second, but I was in this world, 100%. So when they ran at me, I was legitimately scared and afraid for death. When they killed me, like, for a split second, I was confused about why I was still alive. Like, it was the most interesting thing I had ever done. Having a bit of trouble walking around there.
Like actually green, Matt, is that green wood or is it just... I'm colorblind!
Fuck you, Sparrow. But yeah, it was just incredibly unique and interesting to be in this universe. And it's something I don't entirely know how to explain it. I know everyone else who's used the Oculus has said those same things. But it really, you have to try it yourself if you ever get the opportunity. Now here, the pregnant ones, if I remember correctly, are invincible, so that killed me no matter what. This game is coming out on Steam sometime soon, and it does not require Oculus to play. I highly recommend it. It is a very good game. To wrap things up, we get a brief glimpse here of a person I met. You can see, once the confusion stops, you can see a friend of mine, not really a friend, but I found a JonTron cosplayer.
Yeah. I guess I'm making an announcement. I found JonTron.
Right there.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. JonTron cosplayer is really cool. But, gotta say, the Oculus, very interesting. Incredible for horror games, and I'm highly considering buying it more than ever now. If you get a chance to play it, don't pass up. Play it. It is incredibly worth it. And from what I hear, all that Facebook is doing with it is making the price, making it cheaper. They have no say in the development, which I am all for. So, Oculus Rift, in my opinion, still going strong. If you get a chance to play it, play it. I got to meet the creator of this game, and I gotta say, thank you to him. It is a great game. I hope you all support it. I definitely will when it comes out on Steam. The game is called Grave. I'll put a link to the website in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. See you next time.